Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cheyenne and I am a gig worker that does food delivery with DoorDash, Gift Dishes, and Uber Eats. You are going to be coming along with me tonight. Unfortunately, I had to wait a while at Mr. Puff's for the order because they were in the fryer. You can't really speed that up, right? I got an add-on for Bustan right after that, so I accepted it because it was a short distance. Hopefully they both tip. Who knows? Uber sent out a modification to our service agreement last night saying that now we will see upfront pricing. So we should be seeing the tips on top of our base pay or whatever you want to call it, like they do in the States. That brings on a whole other problem called tip baiting, but we'll talk about that another time. So I took that order for two reasons. One, $8 hidden tip indicator. That didn't work out. And number two, since it was so dead on my side of Vaudreuil, that was bringing me towards the bottom of Vaudreuil where other restaurants are. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll try my luck and get something over there. When I dropped off the order and drove like through, as in coming home but still passing by the restaurants, they're pretty much all closed. The only thing open is McDonald's, so didn't get that. However, I'm on my way back home and I got an order. It said $8.75 for 11 point something kilometers, but I'm like, wait, that's a McDonald's close to my house, and that's dropping off close to my house. So I took it because it's literally paying me to go home, even though it shows us less than $1 per kilometer.
I never seem to learn.
I'm home. That's it for tonight. I am going to check if I got a tip on those Uber orders. I'm gonna do a video actually because I found out in one of my Uber groups how you can send the thank you to the customers if both of them tipped. Because you know, like when you go into it as normal, you click send thanks, but then you're like, who did it send the thanks to? So I can see now how much each customer tipped, and I can send them a thank you individually.
Thursday.
Let's go make some money tonight. I just picked up that order from Mr. Puff's, and then as I'm leaving, I get an order from Skip for Bâton Rouge. The customer didn't tip much, but I do have the top up, which brought it up to $8 plus the $4, so it's $12. I was like, I'm not gonna pass that up. So what I did was I drop off the first order, and then I went to pick up the Bâton Rouge order and drop that one off. Multi-apping at its finest.
I'm multitasking.
That was the first time that I walked into McDonald's and the order was just sitting there. Obviously, the customer didn't tip much, so that's why the order was sitting there, but I was sitting, so I'm like, well, might as well, and it's bringing me close to where I need to be anyways, so it'll take me 5 minutes to make $5.50. Why not? Oh my God, I just dropped off that order and I walked to the car as I was texting the customer and pulled on somebody else's door. And I'm like, why is the door not opening? Because I have my keys in my pocket and they automatically unlock, like the car automatically unlocks. And I'm like, why is this not working? I looked up, I was like, oh, this is not my car. Oh my gosh.
What are you doing to Mom's car?
And I am back home. Tonight was some multi-apping fun. That's what we did tonight. There was a Bâton Rouge order that came in while I was waiting at McDonald's. I didn't take the Bâton Rouge order. And honestly, I need to study my map more because I'm still learning the area where we live because we just moved here. And while I know like the major streets or like the popular streets that I've been to before, there's still some side streets, and there are a lot of side streets over here that I still don't know. And I will see you on the next video where we're going to go out and make some more money.
Friday night, Friday night.
No light, just a dark door. That's it. Well, that was a very welcomed hidden tip. Very thankful about that one. $12. I will take that all day, every day. I actually drove all the way from at the bottom of Vaudreuil back to the top of Vaudreuil, which is where I live, and no orders came in. I'm like, it is raining, it's Friday night, what's going on? Anywho, so I was sitting there, didn't get anything, and then I got this order here from DoorDash. So I'm like, might as well. Took me a while to accept it, but figure, hey, you never know. It's gonna bring me back to the bottom of Vaudreuil, and then maybe I can get an order from one of the restaurants that's over there. That'd be great. Is it just me, or are all orders that are in apartment buildings the top floor and there are no elevators? Oh my gosh, my legs. I worked out my legs today and they're tired.
Oh, my legs are sore.
So I don't want any more top floors, please. Thank you. Oh, a bunny. My customer and his friends are playing golf on a screen. It's actually pretty interesting. But anywho, they're at the golf club. Pretty cool. And it's like popping in there. There's a lot of people in there. Didn't know this existed. This is great. I was on my way home because I was like, oh, everything must be closed. I'm going home. And as I'm on the highway heading back home, I got an order for Baton Rouge, and I'm like, of course, like it looks like the kilometers is more, but it's because I was so far away. But I'm going that way anyways. I have to pass Baton Rouge to go home. So I'm like, of course I'm gonna take that one. And then I got an add-on for Boston Pizza at the same time. I'm like, this is great. 2 fairly good restaurants that normally people tip when they go. So hopefully they're not gonna forget about your girl and they're gonna tip me too. Fingers crossed. What do you think? You think they're gonna tip? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I am home and I am done for the night. I will see you on the next video. Bye. Hopefully we get some orders tonight and let's go make some money. So I just dropped off the order. The customer was super sweet, super nice man. This is that area where at nighttime you're like, what am I doing now? I love that it's daytime. Number one, I could do these videos without having to put on the light for you. And then number two, I can actually see what's around and where I'm going. I like this. These are some really nice houses though. You know, like the type where you gotta like drive through until you get to the house? Yeah, that's what these houses are. At night, I can't see the houses. I really can't. I rely on the GPS all the time to tell me which one is the house, because a lot of these customers do not have their address like on the street. I don't know. What do you do if you're in an area where you can't see the addresses? How do you know where you have to deliver it to? That customer was super sweet. He gave me a $5 tip. Yes, for Americans, our money has colors. So that's our $5 bill. He gave me a $5 tip. He said he didn't have enough in his account, so he couldn't tip in the app. And he gave me a $5 tip. I was like, aw, thanks so much. That's so cool. Now I'm on my way back to McDonald's because, so interesting, I was at McDonald's and I got a DoorDash. And I'm like, that DoorDash that just came in, how long is it going to take you to make it? And he's like, I didn't get it yet. So we actually get dispatched before McDonald's gets the order. And once I accepted it, that's when it told him that he has an order and that it's been assigned to me. And then since I was there, it said driver is very close, or driver is on the way, or something or the other like that it said on it. Anywho, he said it wasn't going to be ready. And then he tells me DoorDash customers pass last than the customers that are in store. So it might not even be ready by the time I get back. Really, dude? Hopefully it's ready. The customer was only 3 minutes away, so hopefully this one is ready. I'm so happy right now. That last order was $12 with Skip that topped it up, and then my $4 gear up, and the customer gave me $5. So it was a $17 order for 1 kilometer. I love it. I feel like I'm in breakfast time right now. The customer ordered breakfast items from McDonald's, so it smells like breakfast. Which, by the way, the order was not ready. I still had to wait when I got inside of McDonald's. It's crazy. There was an Uber driver there that did not look happy to be waited, like, at all.
A nerve. All right, listen. Absolute nerve.
McDonald's is funny. If you have a stacked order, pick up the non-McDonald's order first. I guess that's to give them more time to create the order. That's funny. Have you ever seen that before? I'm losing sunlight, guys. I'm losing sunlight. I won't be able to just like pop on my video. I'll have to like turn on the light, make sure there's no cops around, all that kind of stuff. Anywho, about to go deliver this food to Big L. Okay, that was exciting for a second. So I was on my DoorDash delivery, right, for Big L. And I got an Uber Eats as I was passing Pacini for $3. And I was like, well, if the order is ready, I know where that's going. It's going close to where I'm delivering this order. I'll just pick it up, do 2 one time. So I accepted it, and then I got a skip. And I was like, ooh, this is McDonald's, but it's McDonald's further down. It's in the same direction. I took that one too. So I was technically gonna have 3 orders on the 3 apps, but then when I got to Pacini, the girl was like, I really don't know how long it's gonna take. I just had another driver that was here that unassigned it, so maybe that's why you got it. I was like, thank you for your honesty. And I unassigned the order, did the delivery for Big L, and now I'm on my way to McDonald's. So I just had 2 orders. Not too bad. Hopefully McDonald's, it's going to be ready. What do you think? Do you think it's going to be ready? Because really, I came from the top of Vaudreuil to come to the bottom of Vaudreuil with a delivery in between. Let's see if the McDonald's is going to be ready. Yay, she's doing it. I literally want one more order to make at least $100. I'm at 99, like 56 or something. Just one decent order. Please.
Got it.
This is cute. There's a little sign that says livraison. Well, let's go inside, and she's on the 3rd floor. It says second. I'm home. I'm done. It is exactly 4 hours after I left the house earlier, so I'm done. We are at $110 for the 4 hours. I'm very happy with that. I finally got that last order to bring me over the $100 mark, and it was a banger. It was like, what, $11 for 1 kilometer? I looked at it, I was like, is this real? Is this really what's happening? I was very happy about that. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video today. As you saw, it was a multi-apping day. This just goes to show the importance of multi-apping. And let me know, do you work with multiple apps, or do you just have the one app? And if you just have the one app, which one is it? Why did you decide to go with that one? And are you thinking about multi-apping? I hope it was helpful for you, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!
It's Sunday.
Right now, I am making my way to the area that is adjacent to my area, and that's where I'm going to be tonight. Look at these houses. That's one house. Down there, that's another house. Do you see this area? I don't know if you could see that, but the street is Trinidad and Tobago in the West Island. That house has a light on. My customer, no lights. Their neighbor, lights on. Why don't people put their lights on? Oh, Wendy's. I walked into the Wendy's with my bag, because that's always a good thing. You walk in with your bag so that they know that you're a driver. Before I even got to the counter, their faces were like, that's when they realized. They didn't even notice that the order came in. So nothing was prepared. Luckily, it wasn't a big order, so they were able to make it really quickly, but like, they were lost in there, boy. My goodness. I just went to deliver this order, and there were, well, it was one lady with 2 dogs. You know those little tiny dogs that bark a lot, but they're like super tiny? Yeah. 2 of those, and they were barking like crazy from when I pulled up. Like, I didn't even get out the car yet, and they're barking like crazy. Then I get out the car, I'm like, they're still going. Then I look to see, I have to go that way. So I'm standing at the end of the, like, the end of the walkway, hoping that they're either gonna move or they're gonna walk away. No, she just stands there. So then another lady comes out as I start walking in the walkway, because I'm like, okay, they're not moving. And I'm just like, please do not let go of your leash, like, because they were pulling her. Another lady comes out, she grabs one of the leash, and she's like, okay, calm down, like stop barking. And the other lady is trying to like pass the leash through the other dog so she can hold it properly. And I'm like, oh my God, she's about to let this go and this dog's gonna attack me.
Help! Help! My dog got off his leash!
Anywho, I like walked by them so quickly. Dogs. Oh man, this is gonna be the longest 7-minute drive ever. I don't know what the customer put on that pizza. Whoo! It does not smell good. You know how sometimes you're like, oh man, that smells so good. Nope. Don't know what it is. Don't want to.
Stinky!
I just delivered a Wendy's order. The customer lives about 10 to 12 minutes away from the restaurant where I picked it up from. There is a Wendy's about, cops.
Play it cool, play it cool.
There is a Wendy's about 2 minutes away from their house. No lie, 2 minutes from their house. But yet I had to go 12 minutes. Their food's cold, obviously. But there's one 2 minutes away and it's open because I just passed it and I see people inside. What? I'm done for the night. I'm home. It is now almost midnight. I've never been out this late. I hope you had a great time watching this video. Please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!